Hello everybody, in today's video we're going to be talking about how to set up your reports and view them on ZenduCAM. So first let's actually take a look at the actual reports. So all your reports can be found under the Insights tab. So just go ahead and open them up. And our first thing is our dashboard, where we just have a few basic reports that show up here so we can just, get a quick look at what's going on. So we have what we call our watchdog report. So it'll let you know how many cameras are okay, how many are offline, and how long they've been offline for, and how many are not installed. So a camera that's not installed is just a camera that's been added to your database but hasn't connected to the server yet. So the system considers that not installed. And we have an exceptions report letting you know, which exceptions have been triggered and how many. And our managed report, which is the same as our cameras report, only it's talking about GPS rather than the actual camera online, offline. And you can change the date period by clicking on the calendar over here on the top right. The default is always set to the current week, so the 31st to the 6th in this case, but you can just simply give it a click and select whatever time period you want to take a look at, which is true for all the reports you're about to look at. So that's our dashboard. So now we're going to take a look at our incidents. So this is our exceptions report. So, I want to see, how many people are speeding or breaking any of the other rules I have set up. So again, the report loads up and for the current week, and it lets you know how many rules have been triggered for the given time period. So in this case, it looks like, severe shock has been triggered 3 times by 2 different devices, and we have 3 videos recorded. And if I want more information on that, I simply need to give it a click, and it will then break it down by which vehicles broke it. So it looks like vehicle 42 broke the rule twice, and 195 broke it once. And if I want to look at it, do deep dive more, I'll click on it one more time, and it gives me a list of each instance of the rule being triggered, and the date and time. And lastly, if I give it one more click, we're going to get into the exception review, which we covered in our viewing the vehicles on the map video. So that's our incidents report. So next we're going to take a look at our trips history. So again, we'll go over and visit our trips history, and we'll let it load here. This can take a bit sometimes. Okay, and you can see, so it's just that, just our trips. So, how long they've been driving, how far they drove, how long they've been driving, any incidents per 100 kilometers, how many stops, and how long they've spent inside any of your zones, or customers in this case. So again, just some basic raw data that you can take a look at. And the last report we're going to take a look at is our status report. This is probably the most important one. So you can see it gives you a list of all your vehicles and the last time they communicated. So for example, vehicle 205 here, he hasn't communicated in 1 month. So if you take a look at that and you know for a fact that the vehicle's been out driving, it's not in the shop, then obviously there's something wrong with the camera or its installation, so you can have someone sent out to take a look. So again, this is really important and gives you the health of your fleet. Okay, that's viewing all the reports that are available to you. Now let's have them set up to be emailed to you automatically. That way you don't have to come in here and run it manually whenever you need it. So to do that, we're going to head over to our admin tab. And we're going to get to scheduled reports. And we're going to go ahead and click on create new report. And we're going to select a report type. So as we just went over, we have our trips, our exceptions, and our vehicle communication watch report. That's the status report that we just talked about. The frequency, so how often do you want to report, daily, weekly, or monthly. Next time, so when it's going to start. So if I wanted to start today, I'd select today. If I wanted to start it Monday, I'd select Monday, etc. And the time. What time do I want it to arrive in my inbox? And the emails of the people who will be receiving the report. And lastly, the groups. So if you only want this report to report on certain groups, you would select the appropriate ones. And when you're all done, you'll click Save, and you'll have a new report set up to be emailed to you whenever you have whatever schedule you set up. And that's it for all of our reports in our ZenduCAM application. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.